Hello and welcome back. Oh my life, where's it put me? Now then, I remember. Got some contracts I'm to... Oh! Collect. Field 1, 12 and 30. I think 30's next, isn't it? If I remember rightly. It's not very far away. No, up, left and then up. Right. Can't remember if I've done my animals. Yes, brilliant. This is going to be the day. Apart from contracts, we are going to concentrate on grabbing that little forest out. Now I've got to say one thing, on all of my Let's Plays, whenever I take trees out, I replace 2 for 1, but that doesn't count for running the path through the thing. That was a necessary thing, but if we take down the number, in fact let's do it now, the number of trees already cut down is the start amount. This doesn't include trees cut down, 181. That is not... So if I write that down, everything past 181, all of those that I cut down, that is the amount of trees, 2 for 1, that I'm going to replace, and I'm going to literally plant some more in the main forest. So that is the way that I'm going to run it. I've always done that. Well, when I say always, I mean I didn't back in the very beginning, but it is something I have done for a long time now. Right. Let's get these contracts done, and then we also, another thing I am, and it's not because I'm favouring, I want to see the difference between using the most powerful tractor and the tractor we had last time, the Agritron. I would like to see if it is at let me just set this course generation, field 30, headland 3, 10%, go. I think it'll only do 2. Yeah, lovely. Drive. Right, so then, yes, so we need... Yes, I want to see if it's a horsepower thing with using the wood chipper. Which name at this precise moment I cannot think. That. Now then, which I've left over there for once I remember. We need... Yes, so 181. I've also thought, I'm not sure I'm going to cut this little tiny patch of fields down. It separates us well from everything else, but I'm definitely going to take the one that splits field 46 from us, definitely. And I'm also going to cut some at the top here where we're going to stick the sugar factory, definitely, so as I've got easy access. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I'm not going to just chop them all. I've always said that where necessary, we'll do what we need to do, but I don't like to cut trees down just for the sake of it. It's got to be for a purpose. Unless, of course, you were talking about a sustainable forest, which is why I like to do the 2 for 1. Right. I'm going to do one at a time. Yes, we will. But the beauty of doing what we do... Oh, really? The beauty of doing it where we are right next to our silo, so that does make this a nice thing. What I'm going to do though is this is going to be a time lapse, because I think this is excuse me, sneezing fit. Yes, I'm literally going to wash my mouth in a minute and literally time lapse this, because I think this is going to take a while, so I'm going to time lapse it from this point onwards, and I shall. that is as good as it gets. I'm not willing to spend any more time on that. They'll either regrow, sometimes when you cut them and it sinks them below the ground, they actually grow again next time and you can chop them, but I could spend hours. I can do it, but those floaty underground trees that you can keep seeing, they'll settle down. They'll either regrow or they'll go, or I'll catch them another time. I think that is about it. I've trimmed the other side and I've completely cut that. I'm not bothered about the tree at the top. I've now pretty much joined the two fields together. I just need to get that all sorted and plough that middle section and just redo the field edge, and that is it. How much did we oh, quite a lot, I would imagine. That was quite a few, nearly 300,000. That is absolutely amazing. That is it. And let's just see how many trees did we actually cut. Trees cut down 256, 181, 75 trees cut down. Wow, didn't feel like that, but hey ho. 75. So I need to plant 150 trees. Okay, well that we will do, and we'll do that soon. I'm not faffing around. The one thing I would like to do though after that, I always find that it's hard going. I would like to put the sugar plant down, so we're going to need to stick that over here. I don't know whether we're going to level the ground beforehand. Oh, let's see if we can do this with a normal. Alexa, stop. Can we get this with a normal? Wow. Cannot properly cut it, like you should be able to. Right, okay then. Not sure what to do here, whether to sort of level it or let the thing level it, but no. Yes. I think that might work. Right, okay. Global Company. Premium sugar. Right, we need to get to, think of the best way round. Would really be that way. I'm not going mad. I have an idea. It's going to cost me a lot. Yes. Lovely jubbly. Yes. I know that looks a little bit, but there was a method in my madness. The fence is buried under tons and tons of soil, and it cost me a lot of soil movement to do that. But now I need to spend another lot of money on landscaping. Now my brush strength is still on 3 from earlier, so let's move that. I'm going to have to redo the field again though, but that's like that. Let's get the slope as easy and low as it's going to say. I'm going to have to completely do my field edge again, I realise that, but that's the price I'm willing to pay to get this as good as it gets. Now then the chevron. Now I might need to level that. Let's go down a little. Now let's just have a look to see if that's not level. Oh wow, actually it might be a little bit more severe than I thought. I might need to spend quite a lot of money. I have got floaty chevrons, haven't I? Yes, I have. Right, in that case, this is going to cost me a lot of money, but no point in... nothing I can do now. I've done what I've done, so... I need to hover out. Make that smaller though, it's too big. It's going to cost me, let's do... Right, now then, I'm going to need to do some... If we level that, it's going to take... We need to now gradually build it up in layers. Ooh. Whoa, why are you going so high? Oh, strength, of course. I need to go down a bit to about standard 1. I think that's going to cost me a fortune now to drop that down. Now then, let's join those. Let's join those. Let's lower those a touch. Now I need to smooth it in layers so that it does actually go down gradually rather than in one. You can only do that really with steps. Or this is what I've found anyway. I don't know if anyone else has got any... It's the only way I've ever found you can actually get a smooth if you do it in sort of steps. Otherwise it tries to go too severe like that first bit. If you do it all in one, just smooth those layers and it should get quite a gradual drop down. So yeah, I'm going to completely do the field again. I realise that it was sort of expected, not quite so severely as that I might add, but I did expect there to be it not to work out perfectly in one. Let's get that, and we'll go down, because you often find it's weird that when you look from a height everything looks hunky-dory. It's only I find when you actually go down on the surface that you realise where the bumps are. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I'm not trying to get it perfect, just so that it's smoothish. Not really worried about going over the back. Ooh, that's a bit severe. Yeah, that there. I didn't see that from there. Yeah, we need to... It's a little bit there. Some there. It's not smooth. And that bit there is completely horrible. Okay, let's have another look. Yeah, it does flow down. Yeah. Let's put some preliminary grass on just so it looks a little bit more normal, but we will actually do it properly. Let's do that section for now. Well, there's a lot of grey patches where those trees were. Well, that did use... Oh, it's on 270 some at 50 odd grand. Wow. Yeah, still, I would imagine in real life major groundworks are not cheap. Let's just get some grass there. Just tie that in a little. Right. I'm quite happy with that. Let's just get rid of the bushy bits. There's a bit of let's just one more size up. Let's just smooth that a little bit. If we are coming that away more now, we need to get that so that a vehicle can truthfully smooth it. Right, let's paint it back. Okay. I'm happy with that. Actually, no, let's go a little bit. Let's do it grey concrete there. Let's go small so we can see. Is that here or is that gravel? No, that's it. Smashing. So I think, if I'm honest, I shall do what we've been doing for a long time. Make this into a proper path that joins the main one. Can still brilliant. Try one more thing. Would like to, if it's possible, to tree maverick that last little tree that we've just slightly in our way there. I think we've tried before, but just on the end there, see if we can try it from different angles. Just this one. It's one of those that's buried so far in you can't find any sweet spots. Almost like a decorative tree. Quite a hill that is. Wow. Right. So anyway, I'm going to do this. It is literally with... Ooh, spacing on that's a bit terrible. I'm going to have to do that again sometime. That's terrible. Oh, it's a trouble when you do things from so high. Looks perfect from there, but when you get down to the right height... Can't believe that. I believe... The proper one is across the road, but it's not going to hurt for once to use the Fent one. You can hardly tell the difference, to be honest. There's not a lot in it. Let's just repaint that. Right. I think the only way we're going to do this, if you're allowed, there are some on that you just can't ever get. Oh my life, that is so way too big. Got to do something about that. This end's not too bad. It's the smallest, isn't it? Right, let's do grass. Let's get rid of some of the outer edge of that. That wasn't too bad at that top end. Certainly is down that end though. Let's get rid of some of the inner edge. It's a bit thick. Right, let's go back to it's proper concrete. Still not 100% happy. Okay. See if we can do this from above. That's the only way this is going to work. If you do it at weird angles. I'm not going to do it for very long though. I would like to have one more go at this. Really is. I think it's one of those that you just can't cut. I have met some. Whoa. Ooh. No, it is a content creator's job to know when he is taking too long to do something, and I do believe we have passed that threshold about now. So let's just go and take the shame. I would have liked to have done that. It's always been a bit tight there, but hey ho, it is what it is. We can still get through. That's all that really matters. It is not the end of the world, as the saying goes. I will sort the path out though. It's just I don't seem to be doing a very good job today. Sometimes you're better than others at that type of job, so we'll try it another time. It's a path of sorts. It's got a proper way. So there we go. That is where I'm going to leave it. We have. Well, that's a right hummock. That is there, isn't it? Never realised. Okay. Let's just make that go down a little. That really is terrible. I never realised how bad that is. Let's smooth it a little. Did I just see a log then? I did indeed. There. Brilliant. Right, with no further ado, no more mucking around, no more tree mavericking. That is it for this session. Wow, is that road? All my life. Okay. One more little bit. That is annoying. I didn't realise how bad that was. That road is terrible. Very, very unlevel. Don't mind a bit of imperfection, but... Right. That's much better. Not perfect, but it's good enough. Right. With no further ado, that is the sugar. We shall do some work on that next time. We've cut the island. We only have a few floaty trees in the ground. We're going to redo the edge on this field and do that as one large field. Join 46 and shop field together. Do a new edge. We've made that as large as we possibly can. Put a tiny little road in there as well, which I will improve on, but at least we'll literally plan next to that all the way up, so we've got a proper road. And being as we're going to do that, we should shut that and make that almost... We probably won't use that, we'll use the new road, because, well, we can use it if we want, but to be honest, that seems a little bit more... Just check the level, and that's the one thing I didn't do. I put the concrete to join the road, but I don't know what the level's like. We've used it all the time like a road. How level is that? Not very. Right, one last job then. Sculpting indeed. Let's get that nice and level-ish. Right, now paint tiny. Don't want to go too mad now over the... Okay. Let's just see about tidying that edge up a little. It's a bit too bad in the middle there. That's too wide there. Okay, so I got carried away again. I admit it. Like leaving jobs half done, if I'm honest, but right in the middle a little touch. A bit there, it's a bit too joined. Looks not bad, a bit faded like it would and should be. I know one thing I've been meaning to do for absolutely ages. In the forest, those white blobs where I go a bit mad with the paint. There. Drives me crazy every single time I come past it. And there. Oh, it's so hard to follow the path. And there. And a little bit there. And... oh, I hate it when you're in the forest sometimes. We'll get this right. Okay. It's not an awful lot, but there were some really nasty patches that... oh, I'd forgotten I'd got those to pick up in the forest. Yeah. To be honest, I suppose if we're going to do this, let's actually do it. We did have been threatening this for ages, so I've got the... let's get this grass growing again. threatening to do this for absolutely ages, so let's get it done. What's that old saying? Procrastination is the thief of all time. Something like that. It's very true. If you need to do something, get it done. You never know how long you've got with anything. That corner's a little bit weird. It's hard to see. God, it's a bit mad there. Certainly not brilliant at this, I know. It is a bit rough and ready. We've all got our skills, and it's not my best. I'm not terrible, but I've seen some people's handiwork, and it's amazing to see. So one thing where I've got to be honest, Dagowin is good at this. Mr. CDP, he's got very good at this over the years as well. So, but as the old saying goes, practice makes perfect. You don't get good unless you keep having a go. So, yeah, and I've got to be honest, actually thinking about it, Frithgar is absolutely so meticulous when he does this. Really meticulous. Yeah, but thinking about it, I think he is one of the best I've seen at this type of work. Let's grass that. Smashing. I suppose, to be honest, we ought to do a bit of a path to that. Little. So that's... Yeah, trying to think actually, where's the best route? Once I've totally ruined my field. Is there a route? Yeah, I'm going to actually take too much off my field. I'm going to leave that there where it is. That one will just leave exactly the same. Otherwise I'm going to literally take off. Let's just have a quick look at our handiwork and get the levels. So that's our new road. The path that leads to the sugar beet. And our road. Yeah, it's got grass going back in the middle. You can see it's a bit of an overgrown path, but you can see the path. Excellent. This is the weird bit where it's too close to the tree, but hey ho, it is what it is. We've got floaty grass there. No, it's not grown, is it? It does grow better than that. Right, not bad. Not bad. I've seen worse. And we will access that from the top flatter road rather than we will make this into the grass field, though I will actually do this and we'll leave this. Is that still floaty? Oh, it is. I'm going to have to do something with that. Can't leave that like that. Really can't. I did get that right, I thought, but obviously not. To just build that tiny bit up. Oh, let's take the brush strength down to standard 0.1 weak. Otherwise we'll do that. Oh my life, I'm glad that wasn't on 3 or anything silly. Right. Yeah, that's not bad. never going to get it perfect. It's like the water pump down at the farm. As soon as you start mucking around, you start to make them refloat. Let's have another look. Yeah, that's still proper concrete. You can see there's no float. Oh, I don't know. Oh, we are, yeah. Okay. Let's try that again. I think we're going to need to come down a little more if I'm honest. Right, we're on sculpting. As I said, it's more about steps bits. Let's raise that so I'm just losing them into the ground. Wow, that's it, right. Now we need to lower it so they just start to appear. And on that side, brilliant. No, they're not floating. I know it's weirdly. Oh wow, that is too bad. Can't have that. Let's make it wider so that it tries to draw it in better. Let's make it tiny, just to get that level right of the building. Just want that last chevron to appear on that right hand side. Oh, I've gone too low now. Don't think so. I think we're just there. Right, okay, let's just paint a last little bit of grass. Oh, we're on concrete, aren't we? We want to be on grass just to get that edge small as you get. Just to get that. Okay, let's just contour that in a little bit better, make it look like it's naturally sweeps around. Right, okay, we should get working on this next time. So that's where we need to bring these sugar beets, and this is where it all appears, if I remember Farmer Cop's video. Or does it appear there? Oh, there's two different products from this, aren't there? Sugar and molasses. So what do you put there? Ah, disabled. Let's just switch the menu on. So how do we... like that. So auto start, I presume that means that when we stick product in that's going to start, but disabled doesn't look good, does it? Status disabled. Oh, auto start is now off again. Oh, I'm being silly, aren't I? It's going to be on the global company. Sugar factory. No, I am still in the same. Okay. I am a little confused. We shall have a look at this some other time. I am going to say thank you very much for watching. I'm quite chuffed with what we've achieved. I knew it would take a long time. I'm going to time lapse that because that took an absolute age. Quite chuffed with what we've achieved, though. It has really. Let's have a quick look at the size of the field now. Imagine that all gone. That massive thing there. We've got all of that. That's trimmed back as well, about to there. So we've got a field now doing that. Pretty much like a boot or an L. But it's a bit of a bigger L foot down here. So yeah, I'm quite chuffed with that. That's going to be quite a large field. In fact, yeah, it's not going to be much different to the field that we had down there for the grass, looking at that. And then we've got that bit there. So I'm quite chuffed with that, if I'm honest. Did want to buy field 5. We can afford it. Let's go for it. Let's be a bit extravagant. I can't remember. There was something I wanted to buy though. Oh well, it's done. I don't mean it funny. We've still got over 100,000 for seed money. I believe we have also got 64,951 manure. By tomorrow morning, I'd imagine that's going to be loads. A full load. That's a bit weird, isn't it? That is. Let's just get the level of that right while we just want to get everything sort of finished. If we go to the middle of the road and use that as a level and go to the right. Oh, it's not working. Oh, so I'm painting. Right, so middle of the road, 2 mouse buttons down. Level that. And we need to smooth the right hand side, at least the road's level then. Oh, I'm inside the building, that's why it's being weird. Right, now we need to smooth that down. And I need to do a bit more painting again. Right, we need to take that down a bit because that's gone up. Let's go too mad though, because it will do that thing where it drops the road back up again and just undoes all that you've done. Got to have a bit of a pronounced edge. Right, paint. Grass. Let's redo that edge. It's not bad, at least it's got almost level. Have a quick look on foot. That's definitely not right there. Definitely not right. Paint again. Bit in the middle. And that bit at the edge, and I think you could go this and do it on and on and on, couldn't you really? Right. It's better. It's still not, it's not perfect. Not by a long shot, but yeah, it's almost level. He says almost level. So basically it's not level. Right, anyway, that is that. Whatever, this is adventures for another day. We have placed our sugar factory. We may do the food one as well, but this was the most important, and the reason I did settle for this in the end was the fact that we are so close to the silo. We'll be ferrying the sugar beet from there to here. It only makes perfect sense that you would do it here, doesn't it really, right next to your product, so there's the least amount of ferrying. Transport costs can get silly if you're a long way away, so I'm not sure that I'm still going to do something with this. It still seems a bit severe on this top section, so I might flatten it out and take that a little bit more and then go a bit more into the field. But then again, I suppose if we're coming from the top, let's just do something with that now. I want to get that right. That is important to get the level. We will come from the top though, so it doesn't really need to be going down very much. It just needs to be, this section here needs to be flat, not like it is now. So if we take the level from there, that's it, just level that to that section. Excellent. I don't suppose thinking about this really matters about that edge. It does a little. It's a little bit too severe. Let's just try and sculpt it and blend it a little. It's a bit too severe. Yeah, and just that bit there. That's weird. Flatten that a little, paint it and finish. Yeah, if we literally attack that from the top, we won't come at this from this side. It's just really is. Oh, mind you, then that sort of defeats what I just said about the from there, doesn't it? If that's too severe, thinking about it. Oh, I don't suppose it. No farm. Nothing's ever perfect. If we have to travel up that path and then round the back to get to that, then so be it. It's not the end of the world. We've got to get the level right one place, and this is definitely the better approach. So that is it. Enough. So with no further ado, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. I hope you're going to continue on this journey together, and I'm going to say goodbye for now.